A warm welcome to the members of print and electronic media who have come here at an extremely short notice. As you all know, some of the things happening in the state are not very healthy and need to be addressed appropriately. Although our Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant sir is not leaving a single stone unturned to ensure the children in the state get the best, still there are some issues haunting us. And we were in a fix when I was fortunate to have Dr. Shekhar Sarkar and Dr. Sandesh Chodankar approaching the Directorate of Education with a proposal of their initiative, that is Paalak Mitra Fostering Child-Parent Relations. So there is a workshop being organized by Indian Medical Association in collaboration with Sangat, and that will help the teachers and the parents, and that is why the role of Directorate of Education comes in. So they are having a workshop on parenting skill and stress management. As you can go by the caption, it will be definitely benefiting the teachers as well as the parents. This will be organized in Institute of Menezes Braganza on the 20th of January from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So I urge the teachers and the parents, whoever can attend the program, attend the workshop. It's just a 2-hour workshop, and this is a golden opportunity for all these people. Now, without wasting much of our time, I request the President of Indian Medical Association, Goa Branch, Dr. Sandesh Chodankar, to kindly take over and tell you all more about the workshop and what are their plans.
Very warm welcome on behalf of IMA Goa State, myself Dr. Sandesh Chodankar, IMA Goa State President. Okay, I'm here to highlight the program which we are going to conduct, rather the theme that we have thought of. Now, IMA is an organization which has a motto. Motto is to promote two things. One is community health and second is medical education. So when it comes to health, health by definition is not only a physical health, but it is a state of complete physical, mental, social and the spiritual well-being. So when you talk of health, most of us focuses on mainly on the physical health, and many times the most important component, the mental and emotional component, is forgotten. So when we go after physical health, we tend to become fit, but a fit person need not be a healthy person, because for a healthy body you need a healthy mind, and this is exactly that we have decided to attack upon in our IMA state theme this year, that is be kind to your mind. So we have decided to stress upon mental health awareness, not only among the doctors but also among the general population. Doctors are also at the core, they are human being first, then they are doctors. So doctors also go through lot of pressure, professional stress, emotional exhaustion, because they don't deal with any machine. They deal with human beings with emotion, they treat patients. So they tend to carried away with that, and they also tend to get into a lot of stress. So we are also going to address to doctors as well as the general population. So this is how we are going to carry about, and we will do it with the support and the education from the mental health specialists. They are present here today, and so that we empower our mind, and we also tend to have some self-care skill workshop to increase our resilience to stressful situations in our life, both professional as well as the personal life. So this is how we are going to go about, and as a first step towards this mental health awareness, we are going to have a program on Saturday. The program we have title is at Paalak Mitra, that is fostering the parent-child relationship, wherein we are going to have experts addressing to that we are doing in collaboration with the Directorate of Education, sir is there here, and we'll be having the parents, the teachers, and the counselors attending the program. We're expecting around 350 attendance, and we are going to sensitize them on two issues, that is stress management and the parenting skills, and there will be an interactive session on that. And we are throughout the year we are planning to conduct such program in other sectors, other areas, and we'll be continuing this program throughout the year. So, and we'll stick to our theme, be kind to your mind, and as much as possible this year we'll create mental health awareness, because that's exactly is the need of the hour today. People have totally ignored their mental health, and that is the reason the stress related disorders like diabetes, hypertension, heart attacks, they are on rise, because they are not bothered about mental health. Just going after physical health will not going to solve the problem. So this is our motto, and we will see to that we carry forward this throughout the year for the betterment of the Goan community, Goan people, and also the doctors in Goa. Thank you.
IMA Goa State has got appointed our 3 mentors for this. All be kind to your mind. म्हणजे तुझ्या मनाक तूं मातसो संवेदनशील आसचो, हे आमची थीम आसा. तातूंत चीफ मेंटर आमचो आसा डॉक्टर विक्रम पटेल, हू इज द चेअर ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ ग्लोबल हेल्थ एंड सोशल मेडिसिन, हार्वर्ड मेडिकल स्कुलाचो. तो हांगा आयिल्लो आसा. फाटल्या फावटी तो आमचो जेन्ना इन्स्टॉलेशन जालें तेन्ना ताणें एक की नोट एड्रेस दिल्लो. प्लस डॉक्टर अभिजीत नाटकर्णी आणि डॉक्टर रवींद्र अगरवाल, हे 3 आमचे चीफ मेंटर आसा फॉर दीस प्रोग्राम टू बी कंटिन्यूड फॉर इयर लॉंग. एक वर्सभर हो प्रोग्राम सगळो चालू उरतलो. वी विल ट्रेन द टीचर्स, वी विल गो फॉर द पेरेंट्स, एंड इवन स्टुडंट्स आर गोईंग अंडर स्ट्रेस. सो वील आयडेंटिफाय देअर स्ट्रेस, and तांचे काउन्सिलर आहा, वी विल ट्रेन द काउन्सिलर हाऊ टू डील विथ दॅट स्ट्रेस ऑल्सो. आय रिक्वेस्ट नाव डॉक्टर विक्रम पटेल to highlight this.
Thank you very much, Dr. Salkar and Dr. Chodankar. Let me first start by saying what a honor it is for me to be mentoring this program, and to really table my gratitude to the Indian Medical Association, Goa State Branch, for highlighting one of the most neglected areas of health of our population, which is the mental health and well-being of our young people. I want to congratulate them because, as Dr. Chodankar described, for far too long when we have thought about health, we have only focused on physical health. Very rarely can I think of an IMA, a state level IMA, actually promoting as its annual flagship theme the subject of mental health. And this is a very forward looking and a very progressive choice that the IMA Goa State Branch has made. Now, why should we be concerned about mental health of children and young people? For many reasons. Most importantly, because most mental health problems that we see in the population actually begin in childhood and adolescence, and that's for many different reasons. And one of that is the pressures that adolescents face in education. These are pressures to do, of course, with doing well in board examinations, and of course then subsequently getting into colleges and so on. But there are many other things that are also happening in the lives of adolescents that create a lot of stress. Now, stress is not a bad thing. Stress is actually part of all of our lives. Every day we experience stress in different ways. What is really harmful is if you do not know how to deal with that stress. And here, when you're an adolescent, you're talking both about the adolescent, their coping skills with the stresses they experience, for example, in education, or difficulties they're having with their teachers or with other students, but also the stresses that the parents of those adolescents experience. After all, many of you are parents. You will know what I mean. When your child is suffering in school, is not doing well, you experience stress. And also similarly, if you are experiencing difficulties in your life, your child will experience stress. Teachers are another very important community, and I'm really thrilled that this program is being done in partnership with the Directorate of Education. For us, teachers are a most important adult in a young person's life outside their home, and helping teachers manage their own stress will make them more effective as teachers who are sensitive to the needs of the adolescents in their classroom. I want to end by saying that modern medicine has evolved a range of different techniques to help manage stress, techniques that strengthen the coping skills of parents, of teachers, and adolescents. And I personally am looking forward to partnering with the IMA Goa State Branch to ensure that over the next 12 months, and of course in partnership with the Directorate of Education, we are able to bring these skills across Goa to parents, teachers, and to students. Finally, just to say, I know that Goa State IMA branch will be working very closely with the Goan NGO Sangat. I have been one of the co-founders of Sangat, which has really championed the development of school-based programs for promoting mental health. And very important to say that Sangat has worked very closely with the Directorate of Education and the Government of Goa in its mental health work. In fact, sir, the Directorate of Education has a school counseling program, and the origin and history of that school counseling program goes back to work that Sangat was doing in the mining areas in 10 schools, and following that and the experience, some of those lessons were incorporated and have become part of the state government's Goa school counseling program. So I personally look forward very much to this partnership and wish Goa State IMA all the very best.
I am Dr. Amol Mahaldar. I am a nephrologist, and again really thankful to Dr. Sandesh and Dr. Salkar for taking up another very challenging topic in medicine. आम्ही दोतोर सदांच पेशंटांचे हेल्थ कशें इम्प्रूव करप हें ट्राय करीत आसतात, ट्रीटमेंट करीत आसतात, पण एट द सेम टायम देर इज एन इम्पॉर्टन्स दॅट dignity of death has to be there. In the last few days of somebody's life, especially if he is suffering from some incurable condition like cancer, kidney disease or other such ailments, the last few days are very difficult for that person and the family also. Many times there has been discussion before also of how somebody should die in dignity. We have to make a distinction between what is euthanasia, which is almost like suicide, whereas choosing a peaceful death, which is what is the norm now. Last year, means year gone by, in April 2023, Supreme Court of India has finally given directives that a person can make a living will about how he wants to die. Means whether he should go for ventilator treatment, aggressive management, how far he wants to go with his cancer treatment or all such. So it can be done in a very minute way. Everybody can choose what treatment he wants and how far he wants to go with that. हातून कितें जातलें, जेन्ना सपोज पेशंट इनक्युरेबल आसा आनी ताका वेंटिलेटराचेर आमी घातलो जर, जाल्यार देन वी कॅनॉट स्विच ऑफ द वेंटिलेटर बिकॉज यू आर टेकिंग ओवर कंट्रोल ऑफ ऑल हीज वायटल सिस्टम्स. सो rather than do that, if that person has elected I don't want to go on ventilator, we can respect his wishes. So ताणेन हे एक लिव्हिंग वील करप आसता. ह्याच्या बद्दल आमी वी वील स्प्रेड अवेरनस, वील मेक पीपल अवेर की हे लिव्हिंग वील पॉसिबल आसा. वी वील ऑल्सो मेक इट पॉसिबल तो जो कोण कस्टोडियन आसचो, वी वील प्रपोज टू द गव्हर्मेंट दॅट देर हॅज टू बी समबडी इन द डिस्ट्रिक्ट हू इज इन चार्ज ऑफ कीपिंग दीस लिव्हिंग वील अँड मेकिंग इट इफेक्टीव वेन इट कम्स. हे सगळें करून सुद्दां चडशे पेशंट जावं मनीस हे लिव्हिंग वील करूंक पावच ना, आनी शेवटाक हॉस्पिटलान जेन्ना आसतात आनी तेंची कंडिशन एकदम खराब आसता तेन्ना दोतोरांक कळटा की हाका बाबा ट्रिटमेंट करून सुद्दां चड फायदो जावचो ना किंवा ताका व्यर्थ अशें ट्रिटमेंट जायत वतलें. सो त्या फॅमिली कडेन आमी जेन्ना डिस्कस करतात आनी वी रियलायज देर इज वॉट इज कॉल्ड फ्युटिलिटी ऑफ केअर, देन वी कॅन कावन्सील दॅट फॅमिली फॉर आयदर विथड्रॉवल ऑफ सपोर्ट ऑर विथहोल्डिंग सपोर्ट. म्हणजे ह्याच्या परस चड ट्रिटमेंट करप ना, वेंटिलेटराचेर घालप ना किंवा चड एंटीबायोटीक आनी खर्चीक वखदां दिवप ना अशें आमी ठरोव येता. पण हे ठरोवपाक एक सिस्टम सुप्रीम कोर्टान दिल्ली आसा, एक अल्गोरिदम दिल्लो आसा. दे हॅव सेड देर हॅज टू बी समथींग कॉल्ड एज अ प्रायमरी मेडिकल बोर्ड, म्हणजे त्या मनशाचो जो दोतोर आसा तो आनी त्याच स्पेशलिटीचो आनी एक दोतोर अशें दोगांयनी येवन टुगेदर एसेस करून जर तांकां दिसलें की हेका ट्रिटमेंट व्यर्थ आसा, कांय उपयोग जावचो ना, देन दे हॅव टू कॉल अ सेकंडरी मेडिकल बोर्ड वीच इज सपोज टू बी इंडिपेंडंट, गव्हर्मेंटाची एक बॉडी. तातूंतय तसलेच दोन स्पेशलिस्ट येवन तांणी जर अग्री केले की हाका ट्रिटमेंट दिवन कांय उपयोग ना, देन वी कॅन गो फॉर आयदर विथड्रॉईंग सपोर्ट ऑर विथहोल्डिंग फर्दर केअर, and that becomes a legal process of how to go for dignity in death. So IMA Goa this year, besides of course working on be kind to your mind, is also working on this theme of dignity in death, where we want to make sure people have this choice. We will first make our own doctors aware and we will also take this to the community. आम्ही गव्हर्मेंटाकडे रिप्रेझेंटेशन्स करतले की हे कशें ऑपरेशनलायज करप, कारण हे लिव्हिंग वील जर केरी करून सुद्दां आमी कोणाकडे ते नोटरायज करप आनी ते प्रायमरी बोर्डान कोण आसचो सेकंडरी बोर्डान कोण आसचो हे सगळे गव्हर्मेंटाक वी वील मेक देम अंडरस्टँड एंड नोटिफाय द प्रोसिजर very soon. So I'm really thankful again to Dr. Sandesh for taking up this also as a activity for this year.